What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing time. As you guys can see on the screen, we got Dante DeFi.
I gotta turn that
in
into
the
a
house.
GIF. He did that last episode.
Oh, he did do that, huh? What up, Dante? How you doing, brother?
What's up? Yo, I'm trying to be normal.
I like
here.
your change of scenery. I like the wallpaper. I like
Yeah,
all
man.
the
Looking
looks
icy.
awesome. Changed it up.
It's a frog smoking a joint.
There we
and,
go.
Whoa. Inhaling the truth right there,
The
you know?
truth of life.
Yeah, crypto truth, you know?
Oh, yeah. So, guys, if this is your first time landing on the channel, man, first off, Tuesday is probably a good day for you to land on the channel because, you know, we always bring Dante DeFi, have some conversations that a lot of people aren't having. So, it's just a really fun time, man. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I don't really know what you're doing, but hey, your body, your choice, your fingers, your choice, I guess. You know what to say. But there's a lot we got to talk about today, guys. We got a lot of metaverse talk. Me and John broke that yesterday about, the metaverse kind of blowing up a little bit. So we want to dab into that, get your input on that, Dante. And then we're going to talk about some cryptos that we had mentioned before and, give you guys an update on those. So hopefully you guys find some value. Let's dive into the market cap.
What's going on with the market today?
There's a lot of stuff going on in this market today. Let me go ahead and refresh though, because what's the name? BCAPC, it went up almost a full freaking percent. So it's sitting at 2.74 trillion, up almost 5% on the day. Bitcoin is sitting at 63,000. Yesterday was at 61. Remember, I told you it's probably going to bounce up from there. So, Bitcoin blowing up. Ethereum hit all-time highs today, broke 4,500. Binance BNB is kind of going crazy right now too. I don't really know what that is for. Do you think it's because of like the meme tokens again?
I haven't checked the meme tokens and I've seen.
I would say
You think so?
Because last time
They're
when
on
the
Ethereum right now.
when the meme
I've
tokens
noticed.
were like blowing up,
Binance blew up.
Yeah,
I think it's both. I know. I for me personally, every token I've seen has been popping up on Ethereum.
that's true too, though. But
This time around.
I don't know, man. Ethereum's too expensive, bro. I mean, gas fees are freaking astronomical for nothing.
Yesterday was pretty cheap. It was like $50.
Yeah, but it's like you got to pick a day when you get to use
Yeah,
it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like, what if you pick a day where everybody else is, putting out NFTs and now you're paying $100. You want to put $100 into something and you got to pay $125 in fees. Like, what the hell?
True.
I'm not doing that.
Factual.
Dude, what is your view on Cardano, Dante? Because a lot of people are like, bro, Cardano's a scam. It hasn't done anything.
I know. Craig Banks, I think his name. We saw your comment, bro.
Yeah.
Don't hate, but he said it was a scam. I was like, what?
It was a scam.
What do you think,
Yeah.
Dante? I mean, what do you think, bro?
I don't think it's a scam. I think that there's probably going to be something out there that's better. I just actually for the first time sold some Cardano for Cardano. I said that in the video yesterday.
Right.
Just for the reason of the technology, is transforming so fast, but I still think that Cardano is going to do well just because a lot of people who are new to the space are going to be sucked into the community and the project. So just like how I was when I first got into crypto, just like how a lot of other people are, the same thing is going to happen. So I think it'll be a good, kind of like a slower investment, but it'll still be steady. But honestly, people care too much one way or the other. Like if people like it, just let them like it. There's not people are so against it where I don't see why there's any reason to be.
Yeah. It's like if you like the
It's
color
just like
yellow.
let people like what they like. Don't worry about it. Because like every time I mention Cardano on a video, there's multiple people who are like, why do you hold Cardano? Like upset about it. It's like, well, Cardano just happened to be one of the best performers in my portfolio. It was number one in my portfolio for basically up until a couple weeks ago. So you can't really speak against it it's just about if you were early enough. Right now, it's not returning you very well.
Exactly. It's like same with Chainlink and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that are like, why are you still holding
Same deal.
Chainlink? And there's people that actually bought Chainlink under a couple dollars, And then now they're like, well, it's been stagnant for so long. XRP is the same category.
Exactly.
HBAR kind of the same category. People that didn't buy under the 10-cent mark, that bought over the 10-cent mark, that were holding it, or people that bought in at 20, 30 cents, etc. For all these cryptos, right? Like people that bought in late, they're like, why are you holding it? It doesn't appreciate it. I'm like, you're talking to people that have bought 10x's ago.
Exactly. and that's my whole thing with it, man. I feel like when everybody else is like, oh, get away from it, that's when like I personally am like, okay, everybody's talking about this, let me see what's going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Time and time again, that's never really failed me.
They want everything to be like Solana. That's what they want. Solana launching and then passing the $100 club, passing $200 club.
But I mean, Polkadot's about to be next. We said it yesterday.
Yeah.
We
Started
said,
at 51 bucks already. It's halfway there.
we said
200
yesterday
bucks,
that Polkadot was going to lap XRP.
Oh shit! It's
It
at
ended
$50.
up lapping XRP, but I mean overall XRP ended
Yeah.
up going above it. But Polkadot was above XRP yesterday, so it did happen. You know, if you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you didn't. You know, you got Sheep still sitting here at 9.
past Dogecoin.
Yeah, it's been past Dogecoin for a while. I mean, it keeps fluctuating, but you know, whatever.
Do you see these? Take Sheep and Doge out. Look at these top 10 like Cardano, Solana, XRP, Polkadot. You got Luna right there. I think you got
It's how you know we're
Uniswap,
early,
Chainlink's
boys.
right there, Avalanche is right there. Like those are all deserving to be in the top 10. Quant should definitely be up there as well. I think Quant is gonna rise up in the top 20, and then VXV, Alliance Block. There's like a lot of cryptos that you can see that deserve to be in the top 10. Even Polygon, you can throw it in there.
That's how you know
Algorand.
we're early, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're
if we
gonna
have
look
both
back at
those
these prices
meme
and
coins-
like, we're gonna look back at these prices and be like, God damn, we were talking about Polkadot when it was $50.
Yeah.
Imagine Polkadot becoming like freaking $100 or
It can do it.
150,
It's
200
at 50
bucks.
billion right now, so around 100 billion market cap would put it at $100.
Yeah,
That would make it number 3.
yeah, top. But in hindsight, though, all of these would be way more. Like Ethereum will be in
Yeah.
the trillions.
Well,
Bitcoin
Yeah.
might be in 2 trillion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's we're looking at it hindsight right now, or
Yeah.
taking it for what it is right now. But hindsight 2020 later on, these are all going to be inflated. Well, not inflated, but
Well,
they're all going to be higher.
the overall market cap is going to hit 5 trillion, I think. What do you think, Dante? What do you think the overall? Let's at 2.7. See if I hit 3 trillion. What do you
Exactly.
think it's going to be like at the peak of the bull run? I think 7. I think
mean-
between 6 and 7 trillion dollars.
Some people were saying some crazy numbers,
Like
like
10 or
8 to
something?
10 trillion.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'd say
like
like a
again, I
2x
told you
from
guys
that.
I don't really watch many people, but DIY investing, he's one guy that I was watching at one point. And he was saying 8 to 10 trillion or more. I mean, who knows? It's
We
just
don't
gonna
know.
be
Yeah.
yeah. I think it'll be more than I feel like it will be more than 5
For sure. Yeah, me
at
too.
the very, very peak, because everything is gonna be so inflated that it wouldn't make sense if we're waiting for only 2 trillion more to enter the market for the biggest bull run
It's
in
like a
Bitcoin
2x.
history. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I feel like it
Yeah.
has to be a little higher than that, but who knows? I think it might like honestly
7
defy
trillion.
our
6.
expectations.
Yeah. 10
Yeah.
trillion.
That, I mean, that's the beauty that I really enjoy about crypto, because it's like you never really truly know. You know what I mean? We don't really talk about Sheep because we don't believe in it, but Sheep has defied odds that even me and John were like, dude, that'll never happen. I don't think it will continue to go up this bull run. You know what I'm saying? And the bear market, that's just really gonna tank, in my opinion. But I mean, you just kind of never know in crypto. Even look at the top 10. Just what, a year ago? Not even the same top 10. So
Yeah, the top 10 last year was way different. The top 10 from 2019, 2018, 2017.
that's what I'm saying. So
XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum are the only 3 that have been there
exactly.
for like 3 or 4 years consistently, and it keeps everything out of that keeps changing.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting, man. I think maybe like 6 trillion, something like that, maybe 7. But,
I think at
you know,
6 or
we'll see.
7 is when I'll seriously start, being ready to take some serious profits.
Yeah.
Because I
heck
think
yeah,
that'll
dude.
be
Yeah.
there might be from 7 to 8, 9, 10. I mean, honestly, I like these are so like,
That's a lot of money, man.
There's no basis to the prediction that I'm making. I'm literally just saying this. It's like, it most likely is not going to go anything like we expect, honestly.
Exactly. Now, yesterday on the channel, man, me and John broke just a quick overview of Burger King doing some stuff with crypto. If you
NFTs.
if you
Or no, they
buy-
give away crypto.
Yeah, if you buy like $5 worth of Whopper or something,
They give you Dogecoin.
They get you like Dogecoin, Bitcoin.
You can earn one whole Bitcoin.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was like a Willy Wonka thing.
I feel
The
like
golden
it was,
ticket.
They'll give it away.
yeah, they
Yeah.
give it away.
Oh.
But you have to have a crypto wallet. That's the thing. You have to have it. So, for the baby boomers or people that eat Burger King all the time, they're gonna be like, well, what the hell is a crypto wallet? And then they're gonna have to come up with some type of verbiage to where like, this is what you got to get. You know what I'm saying? But now, article came out with McDonald's, with their McRibs. since it
Everybody's
just
riding the
came back.
wave.
Yeah, man. They launched their NFT, and McDonald's said in a tweet, it said, I present you the most important NFT. Retweet for a chance to win one of the 10 exclusive McRib
Only
NFTs.
10.
No purchase is necessary. 50 US/DC, 18 only. Winners need a crypto wallet to receive NFT rules. Now, I don't know if this is going to be on Ethereum blockchain or what. Probably will be because, you know, it's
That's gonna be worth a lot of money. It's
pretty
only
easy.
10 over years.
yeah, but basically you'll never have to worry about, like, this NFT will give you a McRib for life.
Really?
Yeah. Which the
Oh,
McRib NFT
yeah.
will never ever have to say goodbye to the sandwich you love. So you'll get, as long as you have this, you'll get a
They'll
McRib
make you
for
one?
free.
Are you sure?
That's what it
Are they just
says.
saying to play on words to like, oh, you basically own it digitally?
I mean, it could be that too. I'm scared. I'm reading between the lines. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's verbatim, but it says with the McRib NFT, you'll never again have to say goodbye to the sandwich you love. So
Maybe it's just
you're
them
right.
saying that they're just like, oh yeah, you get to have a collectible of it. You never have to say
They're
goodbye
gonna
to
send
it.
no. They're gonna send you frozen.
Yeah, man.
Imagine.
Because the McRib is always
I mean,
temporary.
I've
They
never
let it
had
run.
one. I don't know if people actually like it.
I've had it once. I don't
know.
like it.
I can't eat it, so I don't.
I heard some people
yeah,
bite
so-
into it. And there's like a bone in it or something.
I don't know. I can't eat pork, so I never tried it. But I mean, some people really, you know, love McRibs. So, hey, man, if you are able to get
Isn't it beef though?
no, it's pork, 100%.
Are you sure?
Yep, pretty
You
sure.
said yep.
All right, keep yawning.
Pretty sure.
No,
we
it's
just
not.
we just want to break that to you guys just to let you know that
Oh, yeah, it
Burger
is
King
pork.
can't
It is
Burger
pork.
King couldn't have it his way. McDonald's had to come
How
back.
did you know that?
Dude, I just know.
You just
man.
think everything nasty is pork.
Well, that's my justification.
Everything
Like,
has a nasty pork.
asparagus, yeah, that's that pork, man. 100% that's pork. Oh man. So yesterday in yesterday's episode, me and John were talking about the metaverse, showing you guys how to, you know, actually find it on CoinGecko and things of that nature. And a lot of interesting articles have come out even today. So we want to break that to you guys. Let
That's
you
on
guys know.
CNBC News, dude.
Yeah, and that was on for the McRib.
MSNBC or CNBC?
Yeah, NBC and CNBC. Yeah. So this is
That's
for the
mainstream
masses, you know what
news,
I'm
man.
saying?
That's mainstream news.
Yeah,
Look, yes, even McDonald's has an NFT now.
exactly.
That's crazy.
So I think is it Sanctor? I don't know.
Sanctor,
Whatever.
I
Sanctor
guess.
Capital launches $20 million fund for the bootstrapping gaming NFTs and the DeFi projects. So projects like Axie Infinity and Decentraland
Love 'em. I love
have
Axie
shined in the
Infinity.
spotlight of GameFi, a new trend that refers to the financialization of gaming. So, you guys, we've been talking about this for a while now. You know, gaming cryptos that we really enjoyed. I mean, first one we talked about was Gala, and then we had Engine as well, and then we had VRA. So I only personally think, and this is just me, I'm not speaking for anybody else. Gaming industry is freaking huge, and it will only get bigger.
You said huger.
I know, huge is
Huger.
not even a word. It'll get more bigger as the years go on. In my honest opinion, what do you think, John? You think it's gonna get bigger, or you think it's
Yeah,
just gonna
it
be
is.
like, eh?
No, it's gonna be huge. Look at the gaming industry
Exactly.
in the real world.
That's what I'm saying.
It's people are getting paid millions of dollars now to be in the gaming industry. Like it's an actual sport thing now too. Like they have events for it. There's competitions for it.
Yep.
Athletes are realizing, like, there's kids growing up saying, "Hey, I don't
Yeah,
have
it's
to
a
be a
real
professional athlete
sport.
anymore. I can just be a video gamer."
Exactly.
It's like it's being taken serious.
But back then, remember back then though, Dante? I don't know if this ever happened to you because you're a little younger than us, but did your parents ever tell you like, oh, you'll never go anywhere like playing video games?
Oh yeah,
or-
of course.
You know what I'm saying?
I was no. The thing is, like,
Crazy.
yeah, I mean, where gaming is easily going to be either the catalyst or one of the big catalysts for mass adoption of crypto because of play to earn.
Right,
It just
right.
makes everything easier in the gaming space, and especially things like Kudos. I've talked about on my channel. Kudos, partnered with AMD, basically are going to be inside of every console, and that's earning crypto. That's
Yeah.
basically a decentralized cloud network that's attached to every single console. And it's already basically, you can set it up on your computer too, so that they create a decentralized web that's supported by all of these gaming consoles. Even if people
That's
don't
so
even know
dope.
about crypto that well, they can still earn money just by setting that up on their PlayStation or Xbox. So it's very easy to see
Yeah,
the
man.
future
Gaming is here
and
to
how
stay.
gaming
Gaming
is
is just
going
gonna-
to
It's the
implement
metaverse
crypto.
stuff.
It used to be pay to win, you know what I'm saying? Like when you do like those those cell phone games and you would buy
Yeah.
in, like get the little token of $50 or whatever, you get all these characters. It used to be pay to win. Now they're actually paying you to play. So I mean the pay to play model I feel like isn't sustainable in the sense of you have to be super early to be able to make enough money to even worry about it, in my opinion. But I mean, you can still make a couple bucks, you know, maybe $1.50 a day or something like that, which doesn't seem like a lot. But I mean, if you game for a living, could be pretty lucrative. I don't know.
Yeah. What changes about gaming in general with NFTs and crypto is that virtual worlds become far more real with actual dollars and cents being traded. Like, you know, skins in a game that actually have scarcity and like real
Yeah.
value, like where, you know, I think of Fortnite or all of these different games like CSGO. I mean, so many games where you're paying like $5 or whatever for a skin.
Yep.
Oh, it's a super rare skin. Only this many people can have it.
Yep. And
Imagine
it's like
if,
a flex too.
yeah, now you're creating marketplaces for people. You're creating whole economies within a virtual world. It's the next step in the metaverse, you know, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
natural progression. It's like I feel like we've all expected this to come.
We just
And now
didn't
it's
expect it
here.
this fast.
Yeah,
I
which is
mean,
great.
I
I'm
think-
not complaining at all.
I think it launched. It came to realization when Facebook did what they did. I think that was the start of it, and then everybody already knew about it.
But
You know,
it's like similar to crypto. They just think you're like, all right, you're like far ahead. Like
Yeah.
Gary Vee has been talking about this for years, but he even said it's still too early to talk about it. He said it like 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago,
Yeah.
he was like, oh yeah, the VR is here to stay. I would suggest looking into it, but you don't have to invest into it right now. It's still too early.
Yep.
Now it's starting to pick up. Now it's starting to go, okay. In correlation with NFTs, they can be unified. NFTs in the metaverse is definitely going to be unified because it verifies whatever you have in the metaverse in the real world through via the blockchain.
Yeah, man, it's pretty dope. I mean, if this was the only article that came out, I would be like, okay, maybe
But there's
one
multiple.
shot. But now this next article about Sandbox raising $93 million to expand its
that.
NFT metaverse, man.
Look at it on the right. Former Activision, Disney, Lucasfilms devs reveal NFT powered video game. Asia
Yep.
Pacific leads the world in NFT searches.
Guys, these articles are not meant for us to go, oh yeah, look at this. You know what I'm saying? We're deep diving into these news articles. It's to show you that, you know, the metaverse is here, guys. And if you really want to, you know, everybody wants to chase green candles, like John said the other day. Dante even says on his channel, people are chasing green candles. It's like, okay, but they're chasing the wrong green candles. You know what I'm saying? They're into meme coins, which I mean, granted, it is what it is. If you want
It
to put your money
serves
into
a
that,
purpose, you
that's
know?
your fault. But this will serve a purpose, and you can be a part of, quote unquote, the future. Now, whether you agree with, you know, AI and technology and all this other jazz, we're not into that conversation. You know, that's neither here nor there. But if you want to be able to invest in it and be the first ones to say, hey, you know, I'm invested into this, or I invested into this when I was younger, here's your opportunity, guys. $93 million is not something you could just be like, oh, here you go. You know what I'm saying? It's $93 million. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of freaking money. What do you think, Dante? Do you think, I know, because a lot of people on your channel, they ask about, you know, Vectorspace, for example. They're like, you know, what do you think about, you know, investing in technology that will basically deem us obsolete?
Well, I always go from the standpoint of everyone is assuming that everything that is, you know, change immediately. If we just even go back to a simpler kind of setting and just think of us as humans, that at all, we don't like change, even though change is really what's best for us.
Exactly.
And so, especially with all of the stuff that's coming out now about crypto, it's very scary to think that there's going to be such a different kind of world that we're living in, where this stuff exists, and immediately, inherently, we're going to think of a lot of the negatives to that. But I
Right.
think we have to not assume that everything is going to have a negative impact, and rather be like, all right, we know this technology will push us forward as a society and as human beings. How do we make sure it's actually still in our interest? So it's not about, so that in that way, it's like, that's why I say, like, that's why it's so important to actually know what you're investing in, or just know crypto, even if it's
Exactly.
not the mass adoption period of time where, you know, investing now is going to be long-term the best thing for you, but understanding it now so that when that time comes, you know better than anybody else what is the long-term plays, what is actually beneficial, what is actually going to be good for your bank account and good for society in general. And I think the metaverse stuff is, please enlighten me if you're going to be someone who's stopping the metaverse from happening just for being the one person who says I'm not going to invest in it because of this, that, and the other, because it's not stopping.
Yeah,
dude, like a lot of people are freaked out that Facebook is doing the metaverse thing, and they're like, it's the devil. Like, you know how people are like political and all that stuff. It's the devil. It's a sign. See, like the world's getting taken by the computers, and it's all negative, and they're like saying like it's bad how they think. I'm like, it's gonna happen whether you are gonna want to join it or not. What side of history are you gonna be on?
I mean, the article that we broke about the McRib, it seems like, okay, it's a McRib's an NFT. Everybody knows about NFTs, but everybody knows about the NFTs that are in crypto. That was on a mainstream media site. That wasn't like it was on, Cointelegraph. You know what I'm saying? It was on, I think it was NBC or CNBC or one of those.
Cointelegraph is like a for crypto investors.
Exactly, that's what I mean. It wasn't on.
It wasn't on the masses.
It was for everybody to see it. Now, everybody knows who McDonald's is. You can't just be like, if you ask somebody where they even have McDonald's in other countries, bro. They don't sell the same stuff, granted, but they have McDonald's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's here, guys. If you want to invest in it and you make a little bit of money on it, great. If you don't want to invest in it, and you want to just continue to cry about, the left, the right, the who, the blue, the everything else, and say that the world doesn't give you equal opportunity, you're lying, because this by itself is equal opportunity. Everybody has a chance to be able to invest in it. No matter if you're an accredited investor, a big boy, a whale, whatever you are, you have a piece of this pie. And if you want to get in, you can. If you don't, then hey, your money, your choice, brother. Your money or sister, your money, your choice. It's just what I say. So on the show, me and John talked about a new crypto that we were looking at, that we brought onto the show that we were talking about in the Discord as well, and we want to give you guys an update because we haven't talked about it in a while. But that crypto is PROPY. If you guys remember, this was the real estate crypto, and it's kind of going on a little parabolic run right now, and we kind of want to.
It was around this price when we mentioned it. It dipped. Yeah. It had a nice little dip. Yeah, and now it's going back up.
It's going back up. So we want to give you guys an update. We said that we were, so we want to keep our word. Now on Twitter, the Coinbase is supposed to be adding it to their cool platform. So that's why we believe that PROPY is actually pumping right now. I think.
Yeah, they have it under the help section.
Yeah.
So that means it's going to be listed.
It's going to be listed to basically be how you buy it. But I mean, personally, when we first launched it, John asked me, did I know much about it? And to my knowledge, it was more so basically Zillow, but for crypto. You know what I'm saying? You can search up the houses, buy the houses, do all your escrow, all that jazz right on PROPY's website. So, I mean, I think it's pretty dope.
All verified on the blockchain too.
I think it's pretty dope.
All verified on the blockchain, everything. You don't have to leave your house. Everything's done. You're paying crypto and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Costs, everything will be simple, fast, easy. Now, I don't know if you would have to own the PROPY token in order to pay. That's yet to be seen, but
doubt it. I feel like
I don't think
you
so.
You can pay with cash. You can pay with crypto.
There's not a lot in circulation, so
it's a good. The tokenomics are great too. It's 100 million.
Yeah, so I don't think that's the
Tokens?
case, but you will be able to buy your house in crypto. So that's pretty dope within itself. Now another token.
Whoa, Arlington XRP Capital invests in them. That's a big.
Oh yeah.
That's
Arlington,
a big.
right here.
Wait, what are the exchanges that this is on?
We are. Let's see. It's on Trash right now.
Hits.
Heat Blue Global, BitTrue, Hitbit BTC, and then
Huobi Korea. So right now you have to get on your MetaMask, easiest place, unless you go to BitTrue.
Yeah, but the supply is low there, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's confidence.
I wouldn't. The confident people don't believe it's good if you buy it.
Well, that's on BitTrue. So,
yeah. I would probably go MetaMask way. It just seems kind of easier. Now another.
That's interesting. In Coinbase though, I think PROPY is gonna go out and hit $7-8.
Potentially. Good.
Because look at the tokenomics. It's only 164 million market cap. It gets exposed onto Coinbase. Coinbase always pumps things whenever someone gets listed on it.
Yep.
That thing can easily hit.
I mean, it's just huge that it's
$7,
already on
$8.
Coinbase. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
because
man.
it's legit. People realize
I
it's a
believe
legit
it.
token.
I mean, when people start talking about it, I mean, the name is kind of like, okay, but we've seen stranger things, you know what I'm saying? We've seen crazier names kind of go to the moon. So
I want to see what the market cap would be. Like,
think it's
how
pretty
much it
dope.
would be with the like
a billion.
No, like what, like a couple billion? Because I've seen Mana pump 2-3 billions within a couple hours over the
What,
weekend.
Decentraland?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, if there's attention, there's no limit of any amount of money. There's no limit of how much money can be pumped into any crypto at any given time. And I literally saw Mana go from like a 3.5 billion market cap to 6-7 billion market cap within like half a day, less than half a day.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely possible. I'm
insane.
myself, when I look for cryptos, I try and go the least amount as possible, just so I have a kind of expectation, a realm where I can potentially see it. And that's why I always go for $1 billion, especially if they're under $1 billion. I think I personally
At
just
$2
do
billion bucks, it'd be $36, so at $1 billion, it'd be half of 36, which is like what?
13, I think.
No.
What is half of
17 or 17.
17? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my math is off by a couple.
18.
But yeah, man.
18.
I think so.
That's crazy. $18 at $1 billion market cap.
Yeah, I mean, it's 100% possible.
I think it'll hit that once, you know, everybody starts to really understand what it really does. You know what I'm saying?
I think once Coinbase
the app comes out and all of that, and people can actually use it like Zillow and do all that.
$1 billion? You
I
think
think
that's barely?
That's barely
By the
scratching the
time
surface,
that comes out, it'll probably be at $10 billion.
potentially, yeah, that's true.
The amount of retail investors that are having their eyes on this thing, crypto moves fast, man. Crypto knowledge and crypto, there's 300 million crypto investors now, probably more than that by now.
Yeah,
It
that
moves,
was that was the
information
beginning
like
of the
that
year.
moves fast, man. Watch it get listed on Coinbase and watch that thing go to like $500 million market cap. Go to
Potentially.
500
The
million.
thing is, you think there's more people involved than there really are. Like like a couple hundred people can pump the price of it
Yeah.
a lot, and then you think you've missed out.
And
when
they
there's
pull.
thousands of people arriving, you know,
Yeah.
2-3 weeks later. That's always the biggest regret, honestly.
Yeah.
Is when you see it pump like 30%, you're like, damn it, I missed out.
Yeah, right
And
here,
then
35%.
300% in the next week, and you're like,
Yep.
that's tough.
You're
You
like,
should have bought in on that high. That's the only reason why, like, you see it pump 30%, and you look at the tokenomics, you gotta look at everything. You're like, all right, this is still early because it's 164 million market cap at 232 is nothing.
yeah,
This thing goes to half. This thing literally goes to $500 million market cap, which is 500 million. It's already at basically borderline 200 million. That's 200, 300, 400, 500. That's like only 300 more million to go.
That's
Boom.
what,
That
yeah.
thing's at
that's
$8
what blows
already.
my mind about things like LCX. When you guys told me about how small the
Yeah.
market cap for
Went from
LCX
3
is
cents
still,
to 33 cents, 10x,
I was
just
like,
like that.
oh my goodness, there's much room to run for that thing. If it gets
Yeah.
on
Well-
Coinbase 2, 3, 4, 5 like that,
Bro,
I really
that-
do think it'll just go nuts, man.
That's the crazy thing. Why it says it did a 10x within a month without any listing. It just did 10x
Yeah.
just off of like people
Look
figuring
at
it out.
VXV too. That's what people
Yeah.
don't get. Is like VXV is not listed on any big
That's why
exchanges, and it went to $20 from less than $1 when I
with no
remember finding
listing,
it.
nothing.
I was like, guys are complaining about it going back to $7. It's still not even on any major listings.
exactly.
Just give it some time.
Billions of dollars is nothing in this generation. It's nothing.
facts.
This thing is gonna pump hard, I think.
Now, another crypto that we talk about a lot on the channel is Alliance Block. We haven't spoken about it recently, but we do have to give you guys an update.
I love Alliance Block.
Alliance Block is up. Is it up more than that? Yeah, it's about 4%. But they had a big partnership that maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. But Alliance Block has deployed a DEX testnet, compliant framework, and more for the Flare network. So Alliance Block will be working with Flare. So the integration between Alliance Block, Bridge, and Songbird, which is Songbird you usually get with if you staked XRP at some point in, I don't know which platform at this point, because they've been flip-flopping everywhere, but you get Songbird if you've been staking your XRP or holding it on some type of wallet,
Which is cool.
which is pretty dope. I heard Songbird's going kind of crazy too. This phase of the partnership will establish cross-chain interoperability. That's what John loves, that word right there, for both projects and networks, as well as lay the foundation for the implementation of other solutions. Deployment of the Alliance Block DEX on Songbird Network. With the upcoming DEX integrated with Songbird, Alliance Block and Flare will support cross-chain swaps, enable liquidity optimization across both networks. So from that standpoint, I think it sounds like DeFi to me. You know, when you do like liquidity and LP pools,
it enables smarter investment, lending and borrowing in the DeFi space.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. So it does have to do with
and
the
then
DeFi space.
integration of Alliance Blocks' compliance and regulatory framework invites new liquidity to Flare Network. Some of the services that will be offered include liquidity mining and DEX services powered by Alliance Block that run on the Flare Network. Damn, because the Alliance Blocks is compliant, regulatory compliant already too.
Yeah. And then the founder and co-founder Hugo
Flare.
Philippine. Is it Philippine? Philo? I don't know. Sorry, brother.
Filion.
He said, with the exciting partnership and integration of Alliance Block onto Songbird, the Flare ecosystem gets to help unlock the value in traditional finance by enabling it to access decentralized finance. So it's gonna be pretty big things for Alliance Block, man. Really big things for it.
Just buy time.
Yeah, you said buy time.
Yeah.
Just buy the Ponzi.
Was that a pun intended or non-pun intended?
No, I don't know. I just had the urge to say
Dude, is it just
time.
me or is like it's only been 30 minutes, man?
No, the show's not
Hey,
over.
show the tweet of the day.
The show
We
is
don't really do a
definitely-
tweet of the day, but we gonna show something today. Watch.
The show is definitely not over. We got to have Dante. We got to keep Dante talking, man. 'cause he
There it
has
is.
So much information.
Look at the new profile picture. Look at him. Look at
Wait,
this guy.
no, I changed it back.
No, you did it.
No, you have it. Look, we're looking at it right here.
Oh yeah. No, on Twitter I kept it.
Fresh. Look at Dante.
I kept it on Twitter.
What are those telescopes? What are those? What's that for?
These two.
I put that there when I, how the 3-3 thing. I just
Yeah.
put the telescopes. I thought it looked cool because like if you
'cause
go
it's-
to
it's
the main
usually the
page,
hats, right?
Exactly. If you
Yeah.
click on like my profile, you'll see that the telescopes are like pointing towards the profile picture at the top.
Dude, I love this. Like
Best background ever.
that's pretty dope. I love that.
Oh yeah, I made that yesterday.
So Dante said, at the end of the day, if you're here and you're willing to be patient, you have already made it. Can you kind of give us an understanding of how you came up with that? What was your mindset when you said that? Like, what were you thinking about?
So what I do every day basically is if I've posted a video the last day, I'll always wake up, do whatever my morning routine is, and then I like have a certain time where I'm answering comments. And so I go through all the comments and I answer them. And there was people who were asking about like the long-term feasibility of time, all of the passive income stuff. And really it's just the same. It's kind of like the same thing that I'm always thinking when I hear some specific things said. It's sort of like, one, people feel like they've missed out on some sort of opportunity.
Yeah.
And two, they feel like there's not like the space isn't going anywhere based on, maybe an investment made that hasn't done anything. Or like they don't feel like they've made it. They look at all these other people who might have, from 2018, 19, whatever, are doing very well for themselves now, or have, can live a completely ambiguous life. They don't have to do a regular 9-to-5, whatever.
Right.
The point is like, and it's also a reminder to myself is like, even if things didn't go well for the next 3 months and, we all thought it was going to be this blow off top and something really bad happened, even if that happened, just being here now and being willing to stick it through whatever happens next for the next couple of years, you've already made it in the sense that you're already in the place where those life-changing investments are going to happen. So all you have to do is just stick with it. It doesn't matter how many times you mess up, because one of them will eventually click.
Yes.
And at the same thing, the way I stop myself from FOMOing is knowing that every time I've had FOMO and done something based on me feeling like I'm going to miss out, there's always something else that comes up that I'm like, wow, this is a great opportunity. I wish I had more fiat. I wish blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So, and it is the truth is that I don't care who's telling you this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Crypto is the opportunity.
Yep.
And you're here. It's not about this specific crypto. Is if you don't get in now, you'll never get in. That's just complete garbage to me.
I hate that philosophy, man. But so many YouTubers, so many influencers, so many TikTokers, content creators, they make people feel that way.
Yeah, it's
you know
garbage.
what I'm saying? It's like,
you have to
bro,
become
you have to get into
you
this
have to
or
become above it.
it's over. You know what I'm saying? And for someone who just recently started getting in, that FOMO feeling, it weighs heavy on you, man.
I mean, it weighed on me, and I'm telling you, I was, victim to it. But the point is, like, be victim to it so that you learn your lesson, and then don't continue to do it.
Exactly.
Because then it's like you are just letting it happen, and then the results are gonna be the same if you continue to let it happen. That's why, I'm very, and you guys are the same way. We're very careful about trying to make it very clear that the purpose of what we do is to, one, discuss the things we like to talk about and the projects we're into and blah blah blah, but it's also so that you get an idea of what the thought process is behind actually making it for yourself. You don't need anybody else to make it. You just need yourself, and that's it. That's really the truth.
So John, in your honest opinion, man, if you were to tell somebody about, because you start to do your dive into your DeFi stuff, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are starting to ask you a bunch of questions about it, and like, some people are calling it scams, some people are calling it this. Like, what would you say to those type of people? What would your advice be for them?
Well, like kind of like a two-part thing, because it's like what his tweet reminisces with me. I was like, we gotta show it, because it's like at the end of the day, right? He says, if you're here now and you're willing to be patient, you have made it, which means to me is that you've accepted it in your mind and you've embraced it.
Yeah.
You've embraced this shift or this belief that, hey, this is real and this is here to stay. So all you have to do now is be patient. Yeah. So how this parlays into your question is, it's now, instead of being patient, it's the risk. It's like crossing over to that field. Most people, they're just gonna stand on the other side and just talk. No. While some people are just like, hey, I'm just gonna cross over this field and see what happens. You cross over it and you're like, whoa, I'm here now. And then now it parlays into being patient and navigating, doing your research. But that's what I'm saying for those people who are against it and thinking that 70,000% APY is a scam, when you're okay, and you'd rather be okay with 0.0001% instead of taking a quote unquote risk on a 70,000% APY, then you're just on that other side. And I have nothing. There's nothing I can say to you. You that individual person has to cross that part. Like, they have to cross into that field. Whatever it is, they take the red pill, whatever it is that's blocking them from embracing crypto or this new world that we're going to enter in. They have to take that step themselves. And then, and that to me is a risk. You take that first step, and then from there, everything falls in line after that. Being patient, being diligent, and then being persistent. You have to be persistent to get this knowledge. You can't just be half in, half out. Like, you have to you have to look at this like, this is all I have, if you really want to make it. And then basically you're gonna love it and you're gonna trust it. That's all you have to do. You have to love it and trust it.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at this article, man, the other day,
life shift,
about how some people got wealthy, and the first thing that they said is you have to invest into something. And in this particular case, invest into something that's appreciating asset. In his particular case, he invested into the stock market, and then from the stock market, he allocated his funds to real estate, and then real estate into businesses and things of that nature. So I feel like we're on the same path. It's just, instead of the stock market, we're into crypto, and we're super early to it. So then we could take the gains that we make from crypto and allocate them to, different businesses or real estate or, whatever, to kind of actually create generational wealth, in my honest opinion. Now, I'm never going to not invest into crypto, because, crypto is just where I feel like crypto will be 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Is going to be, we can't even imagine it. You know what I'm saying?
Just 3 to 5 years from now, it will be drastically different. But like, if you want to look at prices, will be different. What cryptos are left will be different. The tension that people have on certain cryptos will be different. I don't think we're going to be continuing talking about all these meme coins.
Nope.
Maybe Doge will be around. Maybe depends on if they get regulated and get wiped away. But you're gonna see like things like XRP, QUANT, HBAR, ADA, Ethereum. Like, you're gonna see real utility cryptos being mentioned all over everywhere. Right? Would you say so?
But I don't think. But do you think that they'll be called utility cryptos at that point, or will they just be considered currencies?
They won't even be considered currencies, because most of them aren't.
They're just ecosystems.
That's the other thing, is like,
that's the problem now.
I just think that when I what I realized is there's far more people who simply just want to make money, which I understand.
Mhm.
I literally said this in the yesterday's video. So if you watched it, sorry for being repetitive, but
No. Shout it out, brother.
yeah,
Shout
that
it
too.
out.
Shout it out.
I gotta plug myself. Come on,
Plug yourself in the video.
Dude, I've lost my train of thought now too. I was basically just saying like, there's so many people who want to make money, and that's literally the end goal, which is good. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with that, but the thing is, you need conviction and you need you do need belief, because those two things are what get you past all of the fear, FOMO, and FUD. And also, the fear of actually losing money. We talked about it in the last, or it must have been the podcast clip that I posted on my channel, where it was like, the more you fear losing money, especially with something like crypto, the more likely it's going to happen. You're attracting that. You're attracting that kind of energy, whether you believe in what I'm saying or not. You watch it happen to you, and then you can, decide for yourself. But you just have to be able to see that the only way things are going to work out is if you create your own convictions, not the conviction of somebody else, or just following based on what anybody says. That's why, like, even on my channel and these guys as well, when you hear John and Mike talking about how passionate they are, or how they have this kind of conviction about what's going to happen with what they're invested in, feel that energy and find that yourself. Don't just copy them in their investments. That's why people always say, the people who are being honest with you always will tell you, like, do your own research. Don't invest in it because I did. Because if you don't believe in it, it's not going to work. That's why I never had SHEEP, because it's not that I didn't think SHEEP was going to have that moment where people make hundreds and thousands of dollars off of it.
Millions.
It's because I'm going to have to look at that every day and say, am I willing to hold this? I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in that.
But we all know that answer, though. We're not gonna freaking hold that for. I'm not holding
but the
that
people
to the
who
bear
did
market,
and
man.
made money, good job. Like you were convinced that you had a plan.
Exactly. My point exactly. Me and John, the tweet that we mentioned, the tweet of the day yesterday, had to do a lot with what you just basically said. So pretty dope.
It's awesome, man.
Pretty dope. So hopefully you guys found some value today. I know it's a shorter video. It seems like our videos are getting a little shorter now.
We're not ranting as much anymore.
Somebody said, like, we need to bring our rants back. Yeah, I feel like we do need to bring.
What are we gonna rant about though?
I don't even know, man.
Well,
We
I'm
could
trying
rant
to
about
send
anything.
I'm trying to send some USDT over to my MetaMask, and it's a $19 fee.
Damn.
But I'm literally trying to send like $35 because I'm trying to convert my Morpheus to the new token, and it was like yesterday I checked, it was $40 gas fees, and I only have like $20 in my ETH. So I'm like, I'm gonna send like $30 over. It's taking me $19 just to send it over. I'm be short still. Like I have to put like another $20 again.
So is that an Ethereum gas fee?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. See what I mean?
like, holy
gas
crap.
fees, freaking gas fees, dude.
Like, come on.
Freaking gas fees.
It's just like petty. It's just like, oh, like I got.
That's why you gotta love Solana, Solana too, but AVAX and
I'm not gonna
Polygon.
lie to you.
That's why, it's
AVAX, Polygon, and
I think I'm gonna sell my Morpheus because I'm profiting on that too, and then putting it into more time.
Yeah.
time's a Ponzi, bro. Don't do it. We can rant about how many people are calling time a Ponzi. How about that?
Dude, my comments on.
Did you
on
hear
TikTok
about
is-
Anubis DAO?
Okay, yeah, I never
That
knew
was a
about it
scam.
prior to, but I did see that it got rugged.
It did get rugged. Yep.
What a damn
And
shame.
it was supposed to be a fork of Olympus. So that's the scary thing, bro.
And that
It's
could
like-
happen. That's the thing. It's like it could happen, but it didn't. So it
it's
hasn't
like,
happened yet.
Why do scammers have to always come in and ruin everything, dude? That's just like, come on,
Because
man.
it is, of course, of course there's going to be the situation, but the thing is, like, you have to just, again, it's just about being okay with losing whatever you put in, because none of that is yours until it's in your
Realized.
wallet, bank account, dollars, whatever currency you use.
Yeah.
Until then, none of that is actually yours. So it's like, I can say that, time is my biggest holding, but if time got rugged tomorrow, knock on wood that it doesn't, if time got rugged tomorrow, I have profited nothing from it. So it's like, as long as you're okay with that, the sky's the limit for any of these things until it gets rugged.
Exactly. So, yeah, guys, we're not going to drag it on, but hey, if you found some value, you enjoyed the show, appreciate you watching. If you don't know who Dante DeFi is, all of his stuff is in the description down below, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
You don't got to
Peace out.
plug me anymore. I'm just here. You don't got plugged anymore.
There
Yeah.
you go. Peace out, guys.